Shabbat Shalom to everyone, a Chag Sameach as well. It's crazy. 1 week ago, we were sitting in here on Yom Kippur. Literally a crazy time of year that we're in the middle of. Rosh Hashanah kicked this off. 10 days after Rosh Hashanah, last Shabbat, was Yom Kippur. Without even a chance for any of us to breathe. We're back here, beginning just 5 days after Yom Kippur for the holiday of Sukkot. While these holidays are completely separate and have little in common, we find ourselves finding connections. Rosh Hashanah are Yom Kippur, and Yom Kippur are days that are filled with introspection and long hours in shul. Sukkot is all about celebration, as I mentioned a minute ago, referred to as Zman Simchatenu, the time of our happiness. In fact, we're commanded to feel nothing but joy during this holiday. While we still have services in shul, the bulk of the holiday is celebrated outside in a sukkah. We're commanded to spend as much time as possible outside in the elements. These holidays truly could not be any more different. But despite those differences, there are similarities between these holidays. The rabbis had the entire Torah to choose from for this morning's Torah reading. Yet, what did they choose? The line that the line we recited most during our Yom Kippur services. Adonai, Adonai el Rachum v'chanun, erech apayim v'rav chesed v'emet, notzer chesed la'alafim, nosei avon v'fesha, v'chatat v'nakeh. If it sounds familiar, it should. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, patient, abounding in kindness and faithfulness, assuring love for 1,000 generations, forgiving iniquity, transgression, and sin, and granting pardon. Known as the 13 attributes of mercy, this verse concludes with the words, "Pardon our iniquity, our sin, and take us for your own God." Why did the rabbis choose this verse to be read literally for us this year, 1 week after Yom Kippur, but every year during the Shabbat of Sukkot? Didn't we just finish reciting these verses 3 separate occasions on Ne'ilah? Were we not already forgiven? That's how we left, thinking just a week ago. Hopefully we were forgiven. But in case we were not, the rabbis are giving us another chance. The secret is the gates of mercy that we said closed on Yom Kippur, in fact, were left cracked open. And they did not officially close on Yom Kippur. We are given just a few extra days. The gates of forgiveness are actually open through Hoshana Rabbah, which is this Wednesday. These are our last few days. On Hoshana Rabbah, we'll actually utilize the High Holy Day Nusach again to remind us this, in fact, is the final chance. So on this Shabbat of Chol Hamoed Sukkot, we always read this section of the Torah, which comes on the heels of the greatest sin of the Jewish people, the golden calf. During these last few days of the forgiveness period, we are reminded once again of God's mercy. We hope that God will have mercy on us, just as God had mercy on the Jewish people following the construction of the golden calf. We also challenge ourselves during this time. Have we been as forgiving as we possibly can? We told ourselves during Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur that we would change. But have we? We actually are given just a few more days to make those necessary changes before those gates truly do come to a close. This idea is further highlighted by reciting Psalm 27, which we began reciting at the beginning of Rosh Chodesh Elul. And we will say every single day for this month and a half, concluding it on which day? Hoshana Rabbah. All of this to say, these are our last chances to seek mercy, extend forgiveness, and make the choices necessary to put the words into action that we've recited every morning and evening of Psalm 27, to dwell in the house of God all of our days. If you walked out of the sanctuary last week on Yom Kippur with work to do, but then got busy eating, and then with work, preparing for Sukkot, the rabbis made sure that we in fact have a few extra days to fill the process of teshuva that we said we were going to do. This is our last chance. We're reminded this morning, God is forgiving. We just have to step forward to be forgiven, and then we will be blessed to dwell in the house of God for all of our days. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach.